Hi everyone, I'm Dee Roussel, also known as Deja, and today we're going to be talking about my year in review for 2022. So today's prompt for Kwanzaathon, which is hosted by Britt and Shay with the Hobbies, is Kuji Chigulia, or self-determination. And the prompt for this, of course, is the year in review for 2022. I have to say, this was like one of the hardest things for me because when I was trying to reflect back on my year, or even like the goals that I had, I could barely think of anything because I don't think I actually set many goals for 2022. I don't think I was in a place at the end of December where I was thinking about goals for the next year. But we'll go into more in depth about what I did and did not accomplish in 2022. I didn't really have any reading goals for 2022, but I did actually read a lot of books this year. So far this year, I have read 93 books, and that is the most books I've ever read in 1 year. So I'm really proud of that. My word of the year for 2022 was actually growth or growing, and I don't know if I actually completed or felt like I embodied that theme very well, because even when I was thinking and preparing for this video, I don't think I even remembered that this was my goal for the year. And that I'm ashamed to say that a little bit because I was so passionate about like words of the year like in 2021, but in 2022 it has just been a long year and like a lot has happened, and I think in some aspects I have grown a lot. Like, I think that as a writer, I've grown because I have been beta reading a lot this past year. And when you're beta reading and trying to give feedback to people, I think you are like learning more from your own craft about like what is and what isn't working. And so the more you read, like the more you learn from stuff like that. But in terms of like the actual writing part, I don't think I actually wrote a lot, maybe because I did read almost 100 books this year, but I really only wrote like almost 75,000 words. Granted, it is a few days left in December and I could get more words in, but like my average is usually 120 something thousand words and I usually write in a year. And so this was actually kind of disappointing when I thought about like how little I've written and the fact that I've written pretty much only in one project all year, because usually I can write like a few short stories, I can write like 2 novel drafts, but yeah, this year has just been a struggle in terms of writing. I do want to give myself some grace in terms of not reaching many of my writing goals because a lot of life things were happening to me. I ended up getting married, which trying to learn how to be a wife is a very interesting thing. And then considering I also got married interculturally, I don't know, we just had to learn a lot of things together. But I also started like a full-time job, like my first full-time job with benefits. And that was definitely a significant shift for me, like trying to learn how to balance life with also working the full-time job while also trying to do this channel and also trying to get writing done. Like, it has been a lot, and I still don't even think that I've reached this balance. So I'm trying to give myself grace for the last few years. One of the goals that I did actually have for my writing in 2022 was to write around like 42,000 words a month, and obviously that didn't happen since I only wrote around 75,000 words. But I do think that craft-wise I have learned a lot. My project that I'm working on that has been taking me all year is a romance, and I don't usually write romance. I started off as like a contemporary writer in middle school, and then I moved to more speculative work when I was in high school, and then I just stayed in speculative, but I never really combined the two. Trying to strengthen that muscle of writing romance has definitely been a struggle for me, and I still don't even think that at the end of this year that I've reached the point in the novel that I feel like I did that great. And so yeah, I think this is gonna be like another growth opportunity for me in 2023 that I'm just going to try to work on. For the most part, I feel pretty stagnant on my goals and like what I wanted to achieve. I think a lot of what I wanted to achieve in 2022 was just making a lot of progress and building healthy habits, and a lot of that didn't happen. But I'm not going to dwell on like the things that I did not achieve in 2022. The year has gone and passed, and so I am just ready to start 2023 with a whole new mindset. And I can't wait to share with you guys my goals for next year and all the things I hope to accomplish. How did your 2022 year go in terms of reading, writing, life? I would just really be interested to know, like, if I was the only one kind of feeling in this rut or stagnant, or if it was really just everyone. But please like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video for Kwanzaathon Day 3.